Hi again, everyone. So, I thought I'd try something different. The older I get, the more I realise how lucky I am to have these two wonderful books. They were written by my auntie Catherine. May she rest in peace. Today I'm just going to talk about this one, so I'll get this one out of the road. So, my mum was one of 6 girls. Auntie Hazel, my mum, Auntie Janice, Auntie Catherine, Auntie Margaret, and Auntie Daphne. All of these women hold a special part in my heart, and may they all rest in peace except for my Auntie Daphne. This is my Nana, Gwendoline Victoria Fuller, and my grandfather, who I never got to meet, unfortunately. His name is Alan Albert Fuller. So my grandfather used to say, sorry, my dog. My grandfather used to say that whenever he wanted to call his girls, he'd yell out, "All my lovely girls." And this is why the book is called All My Lovely Girls. Now, if you ask all of us cousins, we used to call them the Auntie Mafia. Now, I say that jokingly, half jokingly, and half with fear in my voice, because if you didn't do what they said, you were running real quick. So, anyways, I'll keep going with my dog. This is the 6 girls together. I've always loved this photo because of Auntie Daphne on the end. She was always a different one. Like, they're all my favourite, but this lady, she was my favourite in so many different ways. Now, I'm just going to quickly flick to a couple of things to start off with, because Maya, this side, she wants to get up and even on the counter, so this is really funny, but anyways, I'll click to here. So this is Gwen and Alan. This is all of them together. But yeah, like I said, I'm really, as Aussie say, stoked to have this book. And my Auntie Catherine traced us all the way back to, so these are the ships that we come in on, to our heritage of being convicts and what we come in to Australia for. And again, I will put more of that later on another short. Skip to the next bit. And again, I'll do more about my grandfather, but he was pretty interesting, man. He actually raced bicycles that had wooden spokes. And he was also a really good pole vaulter, believe it or not. Like I said, I'll do more on him in another short or another video. Next in line is my Nana. This is how I always remember her, and there's a lot of her in here as well, a lot of her stories. She had a tough life growing up, and I'd love to share her story with you as well. That's her beautiful garden, and that's actually their headstone, which is really interesting to know. Fast forward to my mum. Now she's second in line, and her name was Helen Gwendoline Fuller. And then she married my dad, who is Eric Ivan Smith. And this is them two. My favouriteest photo in the whole entire world of them. Beach was their thing. Partying was their thing back then as well. Hence us 5 children, I reckon. So anyway, I'm going to fast forward again to us 5. I'm not going to stay too long on my brothers and sisters because I haven't even told them I'm doing this, but I'll just show you me. This is me. Unfortunately, on the day my mum died, I was 27, so I'm doing the maths. 25 years ago. So yeah, they're my sisters and my brothers. This is me on my mum's lap. I was born 11 years after my closest sister. This is my older sister's wedding. I'll do a quick skirt across here. This would have to be in the 80s. Me again, right here. Again, I'll do some more stories on us later. Fast forward. I love this photo. We used to fly kites wherever we could on the ends of fishing lines. Again, a story for later. Another one of my favourites, my older sister isn't in this one, but this is my dad, my daddy, and this is me. I was so little compared to the rest of them. But yeah, I was their mistake. But anyways. Okay, fast forward again, and this will be at the end, I'm sorry. Now the blanked out face, laugh out loud, is self-explanatory. This is me when I was about 26. But this is a jewfish caught in the Pottsville River in New South Wales in Australia. This is one of my big ones. This is when I was about 28 to 30, I reckon. And this is a mangrove jack. And I caught that in the mouth of the Brunswick Heads River, New South Wales, all on the same coast. This is my niece and I, one of them. I was about 19, 20. Same, my nephew and I about 17 or 18. We love him to death, same as my niece. And me, when I was about 35, trying to figure out if blondes had more fun. But yeah, guys, I will get back into this book with you guys another time. But yeah, just to keep it a bit interesting, that's one of the floods I went through. I've been through lots of floods living on the north coast in New South Wales, probably about, well, I went through 7 in 5 years once. And, oh God, I'd have to count them up after that. But hopefully this kept you guys a bit informed, and hopefully you guys will be interested in seeing some more Australian history. Just a quick bo peep at my grandma, my nana and my grandfather. I love old pictures like this, and I hope you guys too. And then when they got a bit older, and I must apologise for my dogs, they're not going to stay still for anything I do. So whenever I do this, it's going to be my dogs in the background. Until next time, guys.